Welcome, I'm JP, one of the editors of the television series In Europe. And this is where the magic happens. Did you know that editing is the most important phase of filmmaking? Let me give you 5 golden rules. A clear structure makes a good documentary. So make sure you have a beginning, middle and an end in your film. This is the timeline of one episode of the series In Europe. Here, in the beginning, we have the introduction of the character. And then here, in the middle, we have the development of the character and the story. And at the end, we have the outcome of the story. Did you know that the best way to tell a story is using 3 shots? A wide shot, a medium shot and a close shot. So for instance, when you want to introduce a new place like this is a school, we need a wide shot first, then a medium shot and then the close shot. Because this brings you in the school. The wrong order will be medium shot, close shot, wide shot. Because you don't have the feeling that you enter the school. Instead of introducing, you could also reveal someone or something. So this is the close-up. Here we have action, but we don't see the characters yet. And here we reveal a little bit more. And finally we see the 2 characters we want to introduce. So before you start shooting, tell your cameraman you need a lot of shots. Sound is almost as important as the image is. When you watch a movie and close your eyes, you can still imagine the whole story. So let's take a look or listen.
It's like I was being rejected by God.
Inside the ship, we didn't have enough details of what was happening. We're just more or less like captives, even though they didn't capture us. It got to a point where we're so frustrated because we wanted to get to the land.
So, can you imagine the story? But how did we build up the sound? Here we have our main character with only the camera sound.
It's like I was being rejected by God.
And here this is stock footage, and the stock footage has no sound. Let's add some sound effects. Here I used ocean waves to make the scene more lively.
Inside the ship, we didn't have enough details of what was happening. We're just more or less like captives, even though they didn't capture us. It got to a point where we're so frustrated because we wanted to get to the land.
And I used some harbor sounds. And to make the scene really work, we add some music.
It's like I was being rejected by God.
Inside the ship, we didn't have enough details of what was happening. We're just more or less like captives, even though they didn't capture us. It got to a point where we're so frustrated because we wanted to get to the land.
Finally, the Italian authorities gave the Cap Anamur permission to sail to the port.
So if you want to use free sound effects for your film, you can download them from the internet on websites like freesound.org. Let's find out how music influences a scene. So here we have pulsing music.
Pia sitzt auf jeden Fall gezwungenermaßen am Kai. Und für ihre Besatzung ist es jedes Mal wieder die Frage, ob sie auslaufen können.
The pulse tells us that we go somewhere and gives us the feeling that the story continues.
Frustriert, denn wenn sie nicht ausfahren können, können sie keine Menschen retten.
Same scene, different music. Now we hear an emotional track.
Pia sitzt auf jeden Fall gezwungenermaßen am Kai. Und für ihre Besatzung ist es jedes Mal wieder die Frage, ob sie auslaufen können.
It tells us that the situation is not very happy. Are they victims?
Frustriert, denn wenn sie nicht ausfahren können, können sie keine Menschen retten.
Again, same scene, but with a little bit of color correction and change of music, we get 2 men on a mission.
Pia sitzt auf jeden Fall gezwungenermaßen am Kai. Und Und für ihre Besatzung ist es jedes Mal wieder die Frage, ob sie auslaufen können.
You can't just use any kind of music unless it's cleared, and that will cost you a lot of money. So Beyoncé is not your option. Here are some online options for free music. Finally, you have a lot of power here in the editing room, so don't misuse it. Watch this. This is what my main character really said.
It's like I was being rejected by God.
Now let's take out being rejected and see what happens.
It's like I was God.
Now we see the edit, and you know I'm lying. And if I do this, I'm cheating even more.
It's like I was God.
So don't ever do this to your characters. Be honest, do not cheat. Now you can start editing, and we give you several software options to download. Thanks for watching and good luck.